What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Panthers advice. Today, man, it actually happened. We did a video on this, 2-3 days ago about the potential Adam Thielen leaving. Everyone's like, nah, that's a done deal. It didn't happen. Turns out it did happen. So, Panthers trade Thielen to Vikings as a veteran receiver returns to Minnesota. We're going to read the article, jump to the depth chart, talk about what is going to happen now? So, when contemplating the 2025 NFL season in the spring, Adam Thielen indicated it could be the last of his career. If that comes to fruition, he'll play his final season where it all began. The Carolina Panthers are trading Thielen to the Minnesota Vikings, NFL Network insiders Ian Rappaport and Tom P. reported Wednesday. Now we get to the details. Carolina is going to receive a 2026 fifth-round pick and a 2027 fourth-rounder, while Minnesota receives a veteran receiver, a 2026 conditional seventh-rounder, and a 2027 fifth-round pick per Rappaport AMP. All right, let's talk about the pick real quick. 2026 fifth-round pick, 2027 fourth-round pick. Not bad, okay? Carolina wanted a fourth-rounder. They got their fourth-rounder. You get a fifth-rounder on top of it. You kind of swap the fifth rounder, so we get your fifth round this year, then you get ours next year. Not the worst thing in the world, right? They get a fourth rounder too. And the way that Dave, Tepper, Canales, Tillis, the rest of the front office have been drafting, I don't hate them getting a fourth and fifth rounder, and here's why, right? Let's look at the draft history. Last year alone, in the fourth round, they got Trevor Etienne and Lathan Ransom. Lathan Ransom already showed you he's going to be that early 2000 safety. He's going to hit somebody. Trevor Etienne, we've seen glimpses and flashes, but he hasn't really played behind the first team that much. Then you go back to last year. Who do they get in the fourth round? They get Ja'Tavion Sanders. Weakness is definitely blocking, right? But as a receiving tight end, is he the best in the NFC South? He might be, right? If we're being honest, he might be the best receiving tight end in the NFC South. So, fourth round picks alone, I like what the Panthers could potentially do to replace Adam Thielen. Then we look at fifth round picks. Cam Jackson's going to be interesting, right? We haven't seen a ton of him. Probably has to develop a little bit more. Shaw Smith-Wade definitely looks improved from last year. So getting a fourth and a fifth round pick for Adam Thielen, who's probably going to be done in the next year or two, it's not too shabby, to be honest with you. I mean, yes, it hurts, right? Adam Thielen leaving, but we'll get to that in a second when we look at the depth chart. Let's finish up the article real quick. So the teams announced the deal later on Wednesday. Thielen, 35, spent the first 9 seasons of his career with the Vikings from 2014 to 2022, producing a pair of 1,200-yard seasons and earning 2 Pro Bowl selections. A Minnesota native and an undrafted free agent out of Minnesota State, Thielen was released by the current Vikings regime in the spring of 2023. But general manager and head coach are in need of some veteran wide receiver help, so they worked out a reunion because Addison's out and you got a rookie quarterback and you need somebody like Adam Thielen. So I kind of had a feeling it was going to happen, to be honest with you, right? And I think Renfro, I don't know what's going on with him yet, if he's signed with another team or not. Renfro might come back. I wanted to say that yesterday. I did. But I was like, I don't know for sure if Thielen's going to leave or not, right? But I was like, if Thielen leaves, that might open the door for Renfro to come back. And as we look at the depth chart right here, so we got our X, Tetaroa, our Z is going to be Leggett, the Y is going to be Coker, right? Just off the basic depth chart premises. Behind them, you got Jimmy Horn, obviously in the slot. You got Bryson behind Leggett, that makes sense, and David Moore behind Tetaroa. Kind of go back and forth on that right there. To me, there's definitely a spot for Hunter Renfrow on this team right here, right? Because, I mean, you got Coker, you got Jimmy Horn. Man, as of right now, there's nothing on Hunter Renfrow, right? I looked at the news, nothing on him yet. The Panthers could definitely use him on this team since Adam Thielen's gone, right? Don't get me wrong, Coker is good in the slot. Jimmy Horn, I think, will be good too. This is going to be interesting to watch kind of how this all unfolds. I mean, the receiving core isn't bad, but with Thielen being gone, I think that definitely opens the door for Renfrow to return potentially. So let me know your thoughts. I mean, Adam Thielen's gone. He was probably only going to play another year or two. And I look at the Panthers' past draft picks, right? Last 2 years, no, I don't want to go back any farther than that. But with the new front office we have, getting Trevor, Lathan, Cam Jackson, Mitchell Evans with the 5th round pick too, right? You go down to here, Ja'Tavion, Shaw Smith-Wade. They know how to draft. They know how to draft athletic guys, right? So with that being said, that's going to wrap it up. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. More content coming soon. Panthers Devices out. Let me know your thoughts on Adam Thielen. Did the Panthers make the right move when it's all said and done? Let me know down below. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy. Peace.